Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to SPW. I am your host, Nick, and tonight is our 100th episode. Thank you all for doing the thing. Those of you that have subscribed, I appreciate you, every one of you. Thank you. I'd like to thank every one of you. I don't have enough time. But tonight, we have something very special planned. We have a champion versus champion match of epic proportions. Fitting for our 100th episode. Obviously coming down to the ring, you know him, you love him, Wolverine. Hugh Jackman. They're synonymous, one and the same. But he comes down to the ring, technically 5'3", but we all saw what the 5'3" Wolverine looked like in the Deadpool movie. It was pretty comical, but I still like to stick with literally the comic version. So hence comical, that meant two things. But Wolverine, 5'3", weighs 300 pounds. He's short and stocky. You could say that if nothing else. But he is our current DC champion. He went 1 against 5 in a elimination chamber match against all that the DC had to offer, including Batman. And took them all on, one by one, was able to come out ahead. So Wolverine is the DC champion. And now he's putting that belt on the line against the multi-universal champion, Batman. Coming down to the ring, he stands 6'2", weighs 210 pounds, and is, again, the multi-universal champion. And if anybody really should be DC champion, it should be this man. So he holds the big belt. He's got the Thanos title there. It's clearly made from gold and bearing what looks like a bunch of infinity crystals. Yeah, Batman, multi-universal champion. So, one way or another, one of these men is going home with 2 belts tonight. That stakes couldn't be any higher. So, Batman, will he maintain his freshly won? I mean, he's already defended it once, though, so, you know, he is a true fighter's champion, putting it on the line a second time within as many weeks. But Batman, again, against Wolverine. This is a matchup that I'm like, I couldn't have planned it, and in fact, I didn't. Again, if this is your first time on the channel, this is what we do. We just pretty much put the guys in the ring. I set the difficulty to the highest. I set the stats. I mean, these guys are probably about as even as it gets, though, really, skill-wise. So this is going to be one where, you know, I don't know what's going to happen any more than you do. It's just the AI is going to do its thing. These two are going to pull out all the stops. I'm sure they'll use every trick in each of their respective books. But this is a standard one-fall match. The winner must win by pinfall or submission if in the event of countout. And I certainly hope that does not happen. I feel like I should knock on wood. There we go. We're good. But yes, in the event of a countout, no belts change hands, nor in the event of a disqualification. So we definitely want to see a definitive winner. And again, 2 belts on the line. Whichever one of these men wins, it is has all the bragging rights and 2 belts. But Batman, yes, incredible entrances once again. I'm never disappointed by the 2K community. You guys are awesome. SPW would truly not exist were it not for the hard work of the dedicated fans of the 2K community. So here we go. See, DC belt being showed, as well as the multi-universal championship. So literally, each one of these men has everything to gain and everything to lose. Here we go. Both belts on the line. Look at that. Good stuff. Infinity gauntlets on the side. That's why incidentally, that is, in case you weren't following the channel, that is why we are where we're at. Wolverine has the DC championship because we restructured the belts to have almost like Raw and SmackDown. We've kind of got a DC and a Marvel belt, and then a multi-universal belt. But then we also have a just multi-universal tag and multi-universal women's championship. So those are all of the belts on the channel. So again, as far as like champions clash goes, man, this just kind of happened. Because, you know, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't tell the computer to do anything. I just let the magic do its work. And each match is one and done. I mean, I guess there's been the occasion where maybe I forgot to properly plug in my microphone, and I recorded a whole match with with terrible volume. And if you've been watching the channel, you may know which ones I'm talking about. But either way, oh man, this is, again, we just do one and dones here, so everything led up to this, all 100 matches of the channel, man, and immediately it has led us to this point. This is almost our WrestleMania, which is, by the way, why we're back in our kind of home arena. I like to travel around and use as many arenas as possible, but our Marvel vs. DC arena, that's where we started, so that's where we're back, going, you know, day one here on the channel. Wolverine, I think, was even in our first match. I believe it was actually Wolverine versus the Hulk was our very first match on the channel. Go check it out. It is the pilot episode. Things went well, and I can't believe we're on episode 100 right now. That's crazy. But look at these two, back and forth. Wolverine and Batman. I mean, both of these men, I mean, about as experienced, you know, fighters as you could possibly find. Like, very different styles. One's clearly a brawler, while one is definitely a martial artist through and through. But each one of them, I think, fully capable and fully deserving. That was the other thing. I mean, you couldn't find a better matchup. Like, both of these guys deserve to be champions and are champions by doing it the hard way. You know, neither of these guys took the easy road. It has taken a lot of fights to get to this point, but right now, Batman and Wolverine, it is going down in the ring. It'd be cool if Wolverine was able to just, like, pull on that, put on the helmet like he did in Deadpool, and just, you know, pull out all the stops. That's when you know he's turning it up to 11. Here we go. 1. Just a 1 count out of Batman. You knew that would be too a little premature. Wolverine, if nothing else, is durable. So who knows how long this match could go. Both of these men just relentless, and neither of them willing to quit. So we'll see how long this goes. 1, 2 count though. Batman fully on the attack right now. Landed that kick to the head. Definitely rung the bell of Wolverine, but oh! Also, again, technical expertise being applied. Look at that. Wolverine is not used to fighting people, I think, of the caliber of Batman. 1! Oh! I mean, he's the kind of guy, you know, he just, you know, once he's got the claws out, he's pretty much just anything is fair game. But, oh, look at this. A test of strength. Some slaps. Some chest slaps. Oh, Batman calling him on. What is that? Saying, come on, put it on my chin. And then sets him up and counters. How about that? Oh, I love it. These two. Batman and Wolverine, it's like a rock and a hard place. This is a war of attrition. I mean, these are two guys. Oh, Wolverine calls him out. Says, you know what? I like it. I like the pain. Do it again. Wolverine and Batman back and forth. This is just, look at this. These two warriors, oh my gosh, neither of them showing any defense. Just, both of them are going to have busted eye sockets on each side. I don't know if you ever saw that fight, that one UFC fight. Oh, and I don't know the guy's names, unfortunately. It was a great big, like, almost 7-foot tall Japanese guy. And oh gosh. One of the legends, one of the old OGs, we're talking, of UFC. But man, those guys did literally that in a real fight. They just each held each other and just right hands, about 100 of them. It was the most amazing fight I've ever seen. And neither guy looks the same after that match. I don't recommend it. Batman, 1, 2. Oh, he had Wolverine stunned. Landed a kick while I was talking in the corner, which definitely just shook Wolverine. But here we go. Oh! Wolverine playing possum. Or maybe he just recovered quickly. That is kind of his shtick. But right now, outside the ring, ref is counting. That's what I was going to say. Like I had mentioned before, this is a standard match. Neither of these men, I think, want to lose the opportunity to gain a second belt. You know, normally there's the champion's advantage. Oh, look at this! Oh, choke slam from outside the ring. Incredible move by Batman. Look at that. And then springboards into the ring, setting up Wolverine. Oh, Wolverine ducks. He had it telegraphed and takes full advantage. Oh, Batman counters and lands a kick to the head. These two, I mean, just both have so much experience. It's just counter after counter. Neither guy, I mean, gosh, this is, honestly, they're both probably on my Mount Rushmore. I say that often on the channel. Leave me a comment, let me know yours, your top 4, whether they be heroes, whether they be villains, whether they be Marvel or DC. What are your top 4 super people? I would say Batman and Wolverine are definitely 2 of the 4 for me. And the other 2, it probably changes daily. I don't know. Oh! Batman goes again for that head kick, but instead gets a head kick of his own. Oh, Wolverine tries to do it again. Batman counters fully, sweeps the leg. Going with full Karate Kid right now. Oh! Locks the shoulder up and lands a stiff shot to the gut. I mean, even though, you know, Wolverine's got some ab muscles for days. I mean, come on. The guy's like 200. He's just incredible shape. But right now, Batman, telegraphing an elbow. Wolverine able to get up before he lands. Oh, and then springboards with a Superman punch. How about that? Batman's been on the receiving end of a few of those in his time. But right now, Wolverine drags him to the corner. What has he got in control? Oh! What? Batman! What is this? Batman does what Batman does. He just appears behind him. Somehow, Wolverine thought he had him on the ropes, and then quite literally, Batman, just appears out of nowhere, and then drops him with a jump kick. Just kind of traditional karate. But look at this. Oh, taking him outside the ring, landing that extra bit of punishment. But again, Wolverine immediately recovers, counters. These two just back and forth. This is living up to everything that I had hoped. I mean, when you have 2 names like this, like either one of these guys could, you know, headline their own WrestleMania. But no, to get them together, come on. It's good stuff. Batman lands another elbow, dropping Wolverine. Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3! He does it! Batman does it! He is able to take out Wolverine and retain his championship while at the same time restoring the DC championship back to a DC superhero. Oh my goodness. I hate to see Wolverine lose, but you know what? I can't imagine a better circumstance happening right now on our 100th episode. How cool is this? Batman is both DC champion and multi-universal champion with no superpowers, and this is superpowered wrestling. Just makes me happy. I hope y'all watch this one. This is what we do here at SPW. This is why I geek out, and I'm a fan, and I hope you are too, because I'm just lucky that I get to do this, and I appreciate y'all for being here. So, I can't believe we've made it 100 episodes. I've got plenty more in store. So do the thing, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. I appreciate it, and then leave me a comment. Let's chat. I honestly love talking to you guys, because you give me ideas that I'm like, ooh, I never considered that matchup, and I love that kind of stuff. So, yeah, once again, this is kind of for you as much as it is our 100th episode. This is an appreciation match. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and again, we've got more in store. So just stick around, do the thing, and we will see you next time. Good night.